Why hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So last week I put out a video which was a guide to Nookazon Yard Sales, and at the end of that video I mentioned how I thought that yard sales would be less profitable than selling mystery grab bags. Today I thought it would be fun to actually put that to a proper test. A while ago I made a video where I tested how much we could make from selling 200 mystery grab bags via Nookazon. So today I'll be hosting a yard sale and selling roughly the same amount of items in the ultimate showdown of which is more profitable. If you like this video and are interested in other Nookazon stuff, I have a whole playlist of those videos which I'll link in the cards. And really quickly, I just wanted to mention the Discord server, so if you're looking to get to know me and some of the other amazing folks in this community, head over there and we generally chat about life, Animal Crossing, The Sims and all of that good stuff, so the link to the Discord will be down below. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into this video. So in terms of setting up the yard sale, I fenced off this giant area which has pretty much become the permanent experiment area. I don't know what I'll do in like 10 years when I finally finish renovating my island and I no longer have this space to use for these giant experiments. But anyway, I fenced off with hedges and I put a pipe in the bottom left corner which connects to my island entrance. Next, I put out a bunch of items, from some DIY duplicates that I had floating about to some furniture, some clothing, and also some materials like softwood and some extra fruit that I had in my storage. Before I got the listing set up, I put a note in my Nookazon bio describing what I was selling. I also set it as a standing listing, which was really helpful, just so I didn't have to repeatedly relist the yard sale every time I accepted somebody else to come over. In the listing itself, I set it as asking for offers in bells and Nook Mile tickets. So after opening up the yard sale for the first time, within about half an hour I had 4 people put in offers, all in bells. They offered 40,000 bells, 20,000, 99,000 and then again 40,000. I think the first player who came over also then tipped an additional 59,000 bells, which was really lovely of them. But anyway, after these first 4 players had left, I wasn't getting any more offers, so I decided to take down the listing, restock some stuff as I didn't quite have 200 items out off the bat. Then I opened my island back up again. I then relisted and had 3 players come to visit. They paid 20,000 bells, 30,000 bells, then 30,000 bells as well as 2 Nook Mile tickets. That last player was also really kind and tipped 3 extra Nook Mile tickets on top of that. After those 3, I then again wasn't getting any more offers, so I took down the listing and reposted it again and got 5 more players to make offers over about a period of 30 minutes. But I think all in all it took about an hour for everybody to then get over, look through the yard sale and then head off again. These players paid 15,000 bells, 2 paid 20,000 bells each, and then 1 paid 4 Nook Mile tickets and the final one paid 10,000 bells. After those final players came to visit, I did still have some items left, but I did some counting and over 200 items had been taken. So I thought it was fair to be able to compare these results to the results of the mystery grab bag video. While we did have to relist a few times, I was really happy with the number of offers I got each time. One thing I noticed with the standing listing though is that players tended to offer similarly to those who have made offers on that same listing before them and had then been accepted, which is totally understandable with these standing listings where more than one person will have access to the items being sold, like meaning there's not just one item on offer but a kind of collection to be looked through, as it were. Why would you pay more than you have to? I guess there's sort of slightly less competition in that respect. The offers people made to come to my yard sale today seemed to be lower than ones that people had made on the test yard sale that I set up a little while ago when researching for the guide video I made. Maybe it's because I was not requesting materials alongside bells and Nook Mile tickets, or what seemed to be the case is that if you're lucky and you get someone coming in first with a really high offer on your standing listing, other players may be more likely to match that offer and follow suit. Okay, so after having my yard sale open for a few hours, I had a total of 13 people come to visit my island. Between them, they took just over 200 items. I think it was approximately 211 in total, and between them all the visitors paid 403,000 bells and 10 Nook Mile tickets. I know this video has been a little bit shorter than my other Nookazon videos, but I wanted to wrap this up by comparing these results to a video I did a while ago where I sold 200 mystery grab bags to players on Nookazon. I know I definitely should have mentioned this closer to the start of this video, but if you haven't seen that video first, I would recommend going to watch it before continuing with this one. So in that video, the total amount which the 200 mystery grab bags sold for was 460,000 bells and 90 Nook Mile tickets. When you first hear that total figure in bells, the difference may not seem too astronomical, but 10 Nook Mile tickets compared to 90 Nook Mile tickets is pretty big, I'd say. So it doesn't really need reiterating, but selling mystery grab bags is clearly the most profitable way of getting rid of unwanted items on Nookazon in comparison to hosting yard sales. But I wanted to chat a little bit now about why that might be, because selling mystery bags and hosting yard sales quite fundamentally are different ways of doing the same thing, which again is just getting rid of unwanted stuff. All of this will just kind of be some of my speculation. The Nookazon site can be so varied due to how super generous some players can be and stuff like that, so you just never know what people are going to be offering, and you never know who's going to be offering. You know, it can be impacted by the time of day and just everything like that. So again, this will be quite a lot of speculation. So anyway, the first reason I think yard sales may be less profitable than selling mystery bags is because they may be perceived as containing worse items. Again, looking back at the yard sales I visited in the guide video, that was definitely the vibe I got after visiting a few which were very clearly being hosted by people who had recently restarted their islands and stuff like that. But then in contrast, a lot of the items I saw in some of the other yard sales I visited seemed to contain the same kind of stuff that I put in my own yard sale, which was pretty simply unwanted furniture, you know, stuff that you have to buy in Nook's Cranny, as well as unwanted clothing that you have to buy in the Able Sisters. Most of the stuff I put in my own yard sale was actually stuff that I'd got from the mystery grab bags I bought in a video I did a while ago, so I was just selling it on. So while there may potentially be a perceived lower quality of items in yard sales, the actual quality may be the same as what you'll most commonly find in mystery grab bags from Nookazon players, though this is something I'm keen on testing and exploring a little bit more, as I'm kind of going quite off my own experiences with trading on Nookazon and kind of putting forward this hypothesis. On the same point, I think that from the perspective of players who are buying, mystery grab bags seem to have a little bit more pizzazz or mystery, I guess. Even if chances are in standard mystery bags and yard sales you're going to be getting items of the same kind of quality, I think that a big contributing factor to the differences in price between the two selling methods are the feelings buyers get during the process. I know that isn't a very eloquent way of explaining that, so let me try and elaborate a little bit more. In the Guide to Yard Sales video I made, I described the feeling of visiting yard sales as almost like thrifting, because you're turning up, looking through everything and trying to find some hidden gems. But buying mystery bags, on the other hand, it's a little bit more exciting. I guess it's kind of more like a lucky dip. There's a bit more excitement when opening up the bags as opposed to, I guess, what could be described as the sort of slow burn as searching through yard sales for the good items. So overall then, I think the final thing I want to do here is a little comparison between yard sales and mystery grab bags. I think if making as much money as you possibly can is your aim, go for mystery grab bags. There really is no drawback to them in my opinion. Yes, you have the little extra added step of putting the items into the bags, but that really doesn't take that long, and you could then do it yard sale style and have people just come over to collect the bags themselves rather than you having to deliver them yourself. If on the other hand you want to be a little bit more hands off and maybe a bit more of a good charitable player, going for yard sales is probably your best bet. You probably won't make as much profit, but if helping out other players is your jam, I think it's the method for you if you're looking to get rid of some old stuff that's been clogging up your storage. Okay guys, I feel like I'm rambling on a bit here, so I'll probably wrap up this video now. I know it's been a bit of a shorter one, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it and found it useful. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, please feel free to leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you. Again, link to the Discord will be down below. We'd love to get to know you better over there. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon.